I guess I'm just sliding a bit too late. I finally noticed at some point that my double slides kept failing because I inputted the first slide a bit too late. In some places, like I pressed slide right when he actually touched the ground already. And then I just got the crouch with the second slide input instead of actually the double slide. So I started pressing slide button a bit earlier, and ever since I've been way more consistent with them. Actually slowly figuring out all my how to solve all my problems with the game. Sadly, I still haven't figured out how to stop the frames from dropping everywhere. Like it just keeps happening, and then it kind of solves itself when you have played for an hour. But if I'm not streaming, it works immediately. Like what is there with the streaming? Why does it happen for an hour and then it's fine? Wow! My fault. At least I made that cycle. Okay. That's like whatever. Not the worst. Not the worst time loss. Even though it's really annoying that you lose almost a second just because game says so. Wow. Actually dropped that by myself. Can't blame the game for that one. That was just horrible. Horrible from my part. Okay, that I can blame the game for. Didn't let me jump. That's a pretty common place to not get a jump. Who knows why, really? That's the thing with all the weird shit in the game. No one knows why it keeps happening. Okay. Okay, I lagged, so I didn't get the spin. I just can't understand why. Why does it keep hackback? And then after I have played for about an hour, it works completely fine. Oh, I have actually dropped some frames. I wonder when did that happen? Okay. Well, at least I'm still saving time. Because my PB split there is atrocious. Okay, that's a bit slower than last time. But I think I can still build this. Okay. It's so free. Okay, sure. Sure, man. Okay, that's actually an insane crash cross. Getting 130 without the cutscene skip is insane. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I might actually break it at this rate. I actually got the permission to edit that spreadsheet now, so I can add it after the stream. I'm most likely gonna add it anyways, because I'm not gonna beat it twice, and there's always two of the best segments there, so don't worry, you will get there. Surely I won't play it twice. Especially now that I just PB with this run. And I'm gonna stop streaming. Okay. No way that didn't work. Actually so sad, I can't get that dip anymore. Why is my early game so all over the place? I should be so far ahead at this point if I played it well. Okay, finally. Is that a gold? No. But it's pretty close. Are you kidding me? What is that? How do you not make it? That is actually bullshit. Well, I will just keep going for now. It's still possible to improve the record, which is the funniest thing actually. Now I need to learn how to enter this boss fight in under 13 seconds. Okay. Where are you going? I have no idea where to stand now. Okay, it's about here. Okay, this was a really bad fight. Probably losing like a second here. Yep. Oh my god. That's... Well, that's like whatever. Now I just have to grab the extra mask in the Road to Ruin. And that costs me like half a second, so it's not a big deal. But that's something that I should never do. I should never lose a mask there. I just didn't go far enough left to dodge the plant. Well, unbearable doesn't get better than that without the whole skip. At least for me. Okay. Yeah, that's about half a second you lose by grabbing the mask there. Funnily enough, this part 3 has been pretty much perfect. After I died in Eel Deal. I would be -7 if I didn't die. Okay, that's like the best warp 3 I've ever done. Somehow bringing it back. How did I lose that much time? That felt pretty optimal. Weird. I guess that it has to work every time the run is mediocre. Okay, let's see, I have to get a pretty nice late game to be able to PB this one. can't. Okay, that's fucking terrible. It was perfect up until that point. I really thought I finally got the gold split here, but nope. Let's just burrow and lose 4 seconds. That would have been it if I, even if I fail the double slide next to the crystal. But then I have to burrow myself. That cost me a gold there, which is pretty annoying. Okay. That's a textbook ruination. I don't like to explode it because I want to keep the mask for this level. Because that way I can explode the TNT in the 2D section here. So I don't have to stop hop sliding. This is the TNT I made. Yo, Wani, thanks for the good luck. Gonna need it. Actually got to the end game. Even though I died in Eel Deal and lost like 12 seconds. But perfect warp 3 kind of saved this run. That was easily the best I have ever done. And that might actually be a gold split. It's not, but it's really close. That's like the that's like the second best gold chart I have ever done. Okay, I lost time in this level because I got stuck in the first water pool. Hopefully that doesn't happen now. Whoa, it didn't happen. This level is pretty much auto-scroller if you just get past that part. I should be able to get at least 113 every time. Yeah. Pretty optimal. Man, if I actually PB with this run, it's gonna be a nightmare to run against. I'm gonna bleed time in all the levels, starting from plant food. I have to wait here. Okay, that's pretty good as well. But this might actually be my best Warp 4 as well. Best Warp 3 and Warp 4 back to back right after dying in Eel Deal. So funny. Would actually be a 38 pace into Warp 5 if I didn't die. I missed. That's fine. Yo, Katsu, thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna need it. Luckily my engine was pretty bad in my PV as well, but I don't think I am saving any time with this. Never mind, I might. Barely, who knows. Yeah, probably losing some time here. That fight felt pretty mediocre. Never mind, it's saving almost a second. Okay, I'm losing the cycle. Definitely now. It's fine, I have never gotten that cycle anyway. Maybe once in my gold split. Okay, that's really bad ending. I would have saved time if I didn't drop that. Yeah, I don't even need it. Sadly, this level, I don't know what to do about it. Hopefully I don't get stuck at the box, or I don't know what to do. I might take damage and lose a lot of time here. That's exactly what I meant, but luckily I was smart enough to take damage from the squid, so it doesn't actually change anything. Getting crushed here is the thing you want to avoid, because that loses time a lot and messes up all the cycles later. I fucking that spot. I tried to avoid getting hit. Okay, it's not the worst. Yeah, I hate that spot. When you don't get double slide there, you get stuck. And then you can't go immediately because the enemy is on your way. And now I had to lose my mask there as well. That's not something that usually happens. Usually it doesn't hit me. This level without a mask is a pretty scary level. Because I have to damage abuse here. But luckily, actually my PB split is really bad. Because I messed up something here. So I can actually waste some time with the next scientist guy. Instead of taking a hit. Because I would really like to have this mask for a night fight. Actually, I don't even have to. Oh, never mind. I have to use this here if I want to go as fast as possible, but I would rather keep it for safety. Because this section is so scary, even though it should never hit you. And I'm still saving time. I don't think I got any. Okay, well. Free time save in the warp room and I threw it away. Yeah, I don't think I got any dips here. Okay. Yeah, no dips, but I don't need them. I can still save time. Man, what is this run actually? It's gonna be terrible to run against. It's like so terrible. There are maybe 3 weak levels after plant food. Or I should say Komodo Bros, because plant food was also great. Pretty much all the rest of the levels are as optimal as it gets. At least for me. Holy shit, barely got the hit out. Because I want this mask for the last scientist. And I can't really wait with the first guy, because then I would have to wait with this guy as well. And the last one is always gonna hit you if you go fast enough. Okay. What is that? All I have to say is, look at this. Minus 14. Imagine if I actually did die there. How insane would this run be? And it would still be 14 seconds off of my goal. Man, it's crazy. Back to back PBs. Now nobody will ever see my 39-31 run.